Hey everyone, it's me again and welcome to Faith's Finds. If you're new to my channel, welcome to my little corner of the internet. My name's Faith Grenade and I put makeup videos here on YouTube. And you should subscribe and hit that little bell icon down below. It'll notify you every time I upload so you don't miss a minute of this riveting action. Where my Hufflepuff's at. What you've stumbled across is Faith's Finds, which is usually a haul of some kind. I know I did a haul recently, but I've been really busy this week, the last couple of weeks. I had a wedding to do makeup for, and my first day of work at my new job was the day before yesterday as I'm filming this. So I was busy getting prepped for that. Technically I'm supposed to be at work right now, but I don't have any appointments, and that's the cool part about working for yourself, is if you don't have any appointments, you don't have to go into work and sit and do nothing, which is great. My birthday is coming up and I haven't even thought about it. I really haven't. But nevertheless, it is time for a haul because I've done a little retail therapy lately. But for now, I'm going to start with the one thing that I got online in the mail, and then I'll do Kohl's and then Ulta. Let's do this. So the first thing that I'm going to show you guys is this. Ooh! Honestly, if it weren't for a friend of mine posting about this on Facebook, I would have completely forgotten about the launch date and missed it. This is the Sugar Pill Oh Honey collection with drag queen extraordinaire and former professional makeup artist Trixie Mattel. I love Trixie Mattel. I love her personality. I love that she just goes above and beyond in terms of drag, and she's got such a distinct, artful, sort of art queen kind of aesthetic. She's got this crazy ass makeup and I just absolutely love it. So this collection, first of all, the box is so cute. It's got, oh wow, on the inside of it. And this collection comes with two things. It comes with a liquid lipstick in the shade Barbara, which of course Trixie Mattel, big fan of Barbie, so that makes sense. And it is a Barbie pink with shimmer inside it. I did swatch this before. Y'all know I'm normally not a fan of pinks on myself, but you never know, I'd be willing to give it a try. I have never, if memory serves, yeah, I have never tried a Sugar Pill liquid lipstick before, so I'm gonna have to test this out for you guys. This might be a video all on its own. Aside from that, you also get, of course, the Oh Honey eyeshadow palette. Well, eye and face palette, because this comes with 6 eyeshadows and 1 very, very bright blush. I was really surprised to see how thoroughly sort of, I hate the word wearable, but how conventionally wearable this selection of colors is. I mean, it leans warm, it leans on the rose gold side, but you can definitely tell that Trixie Mattel once worked as a makeup artist, because goodness, I could see using these on a daily basis. Just if I were one of those people who did makeup every day, this is such a versatile little palette. I could see traveling with this because you got your blush right there. The blush can also be used as an eyeshadow. I mean, and these shadows, I swatched them yesterday. I'll put the photo up here. They're so nice. The lipstick is swatched up there too. I did 2 swatches of the blush. One of them down kind of at the bottom of there is blended out, and one of them is just swatched as you would an eyeshadow, and then I swatched all 6 of the eyeshadows. These are so nice. Like, such nice quality, beautiful pigmentation, just beautiful textures. I love Sugar Pill eyeshadows and I will buy them until the day I die. You guys know, anytime I do a colorful look, my Sugar Pill Pro palette is on deck. Can you tell I like Sugar Pill? I also have a lot of their loose pigments. Their shadows are amazing. This collection looks fantastic, and I'm really, really looking forward to messing around with this. If you guys see something in this haul that you are dying to see me use, squeak up in the comments, because honey, I will do that. So then we'll hop over to Kohl's. You guys heard me mention this in one of my last videos, where I wear tested like a standard makeup look. That was the day I had the wedding trial to do. And by the way, I'm freaking out. That eye makeup look that is in that video was featured on Emily Noel 83's Instagram. If you watched that video already, you know that I did get the the Balm in Stain blushes. Now, the unfortunate part about this is I checked the Balm's website and these are not on there anymore. So I'm really gonna have to jump around to different Kohl's stores and see if I can find the last shade that I don't have of these, because they're beautiful and I'm so sad that the Balm is discontinuing them. But anyway, I figured I'd show you all of the colors that I bought because I only really glazed over them briefly in that video. So this one is the shade Argyle. First of all, the packaging. I mean, the Balm's packaging is absolutely adorable, but these are like modeled off of old fashion magazines. So there's Argyle, and then you open it up and you got a little mirror in there. Argyle is kind of a true baby pink. It's a little bit deeper than your conventional baby pink, but is still very much a baby pink. Then we have Houndstooth, which is the shade I used in my last video. This is what the front of that one looks like. And then when we pop it open, you guys saw this one already. It is a true mauve shade. It's looking a lot more hot pink on camera, but it is a true mauve shade, perfect for fall and winter. Beautiful. Toile, T-O-I-L-E, Toile. I'm normally really good at pronouncing these things, but Toile is tripping me up. So there's Toile right there. Beautiful little brunette on the cover, and wow! This is like a red orange. This I could see looking gorgeous on medium to deep skin tones. Even on me if I, you know, very lightly apply it, because these are powerfully pigmented, but that is perfect for medium to deep skin, true sort of tangerine red-orange color. Then along that same line we have Swiss Dot. I love the picture on this one, isn't that gorgeous? Swiss Dot is sort of like a true kind of peachy coral color. Really vibrant blushes, these. I love the color range. They've got a little something for everybody. So that is Sweet Dot. And then finally the last shade I have is Lace. This one's got a beautiful woman of color on the front, and then bam! Lace is a hot pink. It kind of reminds me of the blush that's in here a little bit, except a little more cool toned. So those are the colors that I have. Like I said, I am missing one because they didn't have that shade in the Kohl's that I was in, but I am going to bust my ass and try to find it because these are amazing. So now we're moving into Ulta. I've done quite a bit of shopping at Ulta's, both Ulta online and Ulta in stores. I was in an Ulta recently that is kind of a little bit of a ways away from my normal Ulta, and it's slightly bigger, so there's a lot more stuff to choose from out there. And while I was there, I got a bunch of baked eyeshadow palettes from BH Cosmetics. I had one of these in the past and I absolutely loved it, so I was like, they've come out with a few since then, let me just get them all because they're fairly cheap. The first one that I picked up is Galaxy Chic. This was actually the one that I already had. I had it in the old packaging though, and the old packaging didn't quite close all the way. It's still packed away with my stuff from Japan somewhere. One of these days I'm gonna have to make a video for you guys unboxing all of the makeup that I moved from Japan to see which, you know, what is broken, what has been expired, what I can and can't use anymore. Let me know if that's something that you'd be interested in, because I haven't unpacked any of that stuff and it's a time capsule in there, I'm willing to bet. It's beautiful. I mean, look at that. Look at all those colors. And these do have a fairly smooth texture. It does feel a little dry because it's a baked formula, but it also means that you can use these wet or dry without getting that hard pan that happens sometimes. So that's Galaxy Chic. I got it in the new packaging because I figured the one that I had, which is quite a few years old now, is probably not any good anymore, just because the packaging did not stay closed tightly. This one seems to be a lot better designed now. I also got the Supernova Palette. This is what that one looks like. This one is a lot more muted, kind of on the smoky side. Look at all those rich, cool tone colors. Got a little bit of warmth dispersed over on this side. Cannot wait to mess around with this. The greens are calling my name. Y'all know I love me some greens. Solar Flare. Now, I actually attempted to order this online a couple months ago, but it came broken. So I went ahead and bought it in store, and guys, don't be afraid to open up the palettes in store and check and make sure they're not broken. You can even have the staff in the stores do it for you. I talked about this in my makeup safety video. But yeah, don't be afraid to ask the staff to open up the palette for you to make sure it's not broken. They're all too happy to do that for the most part, and make sure that you're buying a palette that isn't shattered, because they want you to not return these palettes immediately. But there you go. This is Solar Flare. This is probably the one that I'm most excited about, because oh my god, that fucking green gold duochrome there, yes. Persephone, definitely gonna be using that. I swatched this whole palette and it's so smooth, so silky, so beautiful. Definitely a favorite of the ones that I've bought. So very warm, very fiery. You got some interesting duochromes going on in there, but look at that shimmer. That is mesmerizing. Aurora Lights. I believe this is the newest of the four, and it is gorgeous. Look at that. Now, the ones on the top row are a little bit flaky. They're kind of more of like a chunky, flaky, glittery kind of texture. So I'm gonna have to mess around with that and see what I can do to make that work a little more smoothly. Maybe it'll look better on the eyes. I'm not sure. But there's some really interesting duochromes in here, and then you've got some gorgeous kind of standard fall shades, some jewel tones, some greens. I'm about it. And let me know if there's one of those in particular that you want me to mess around with first. Those of you who know me know that I have kind of a negative history with Urban Decay when it comes to eyeshadow. It has been probably 4 years since I bought an Urban Decay eyeshadow palette, because every eyeshadow palette I bought from Urban Decay just was muddy and disappointing, and the shadows went really muddy on me. They were tough to blend. But I was in Ulta the other day with my sister, and I kept coming back to the Born to Run palette. I have gone back and forth on this thing for I don't know how long, because I kept looking at it, and every time I passed by it in the store, sorry, my cat is playing with a plastic eyeshadow palette cover. You having fun over there? Every time I walked past it in the store, I stopped and I was like, ooh, and you know, my ears perked up, because the color selection here is so beautiful. But then I kept being like, oh wait, it's an Urban Decay eyeshadow palette, therefore it's going to suck. Because, you know, I have such a negative history with all of the other Urban Decay eyeshadow palettes that I've tried, and I've tried a few of them. But I kept going back to it, and I was like, you know what? I can always return it if I don't like it. I'm gonna go ahead and give it a try. So I did buy the Urban Decay On the Run palette. I kept hearing good things about this from other people, so I was like, you know, I'll go ahead and try it. The packaging is great, very, very sturdy and stiff. And who knows, maybe they improved the eyeshadow formula since I last used them. The other Urban Decay eyeshadow palette that I bought is gonna come as a surprise to some of you. The original Naked palette. Fun fact, I have never owned a Naked palette. Not once. I never really felt called to them because of my obvious history with Urban Decay eyeshadows being not that great for me. And I have a million other neutral eyeshadow palettes. I really didn't need another one. But as soon as I heard that they were discontinuing this palette, I was like, well, you know, this is a piece of makeup history. You know what I mean? I am a bit of a makeup collector. Even besides being just really into doing makeup, I like collecting makeup, palettes in particular. And this was the palette that started it all. This was the palette that sort of created the hype around palettes. This is what got everyone like waiting in line outside the store. This is what got people calling ahead. This is what, like, this created that kind of hyped up kind of mania about eyeshadow palettes. Urban Decay was the original Naked palette was the first one to really do that. So when I heard they were discontinuing it, I was like, you know what? I've been going back and forth on it for some time. I might as well just get it and try it out. You know, maybe I was wrong about Urban Decay's Naked palettes, but there you go. There is the original Naked palette. I am going to be testing this thing out even though it is being discontinued. It was on sale. I was like, you know what, fine. There was literally only one left at the Ulta I went to. So I was like, okay, there's one left. It's on sale. It's the, you know, the last of its kind. It's being discontinued, and it was the palette that started it all, so even just for collector's purposes, it's nice to have. So yeah, we'll see. Urban Decay, I'm giving you one last shot. Don't fuck it up. That's about it for the haul today. I did buy some false eyelashes as well, and a few other things, like I said, that are coming in the mail, but that is basically it of the big things that I bought. Lots and lots and lots and lots of palettes. So very clearly I have some testing out to do. There are also new releases coming out all the time. People are starting to come out with the holiday collections. So far, nothing has really called out to me, but if there's something that you guys absolutely are dying to see get the Faith Grenade treatment, let me know and I'll try to pick it up if I can. In the meantime, I hope you guys found this video helpful, informative, or entertaining. If you did, there's a button for that. Spank that like button in the butt, you know it deserves it, and if you want to see more from me, you've got a couple options now. You can click the videos on either side of my head to binge if you're bored or bummed out, or hey, you can hit that button, that one, that looks like my face, and subscribe and become a member of the faithful today. I put out new videos every Sunday. Thank you guys so much for watching and joining me today, and I will see you in the next video. Toodles!